Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We are live for qualifying for the 2021 Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, round 2 of the 2021 FIA Formula World Championship. And I've got Fergus McKee from the Understeer podcast for us for this watch along. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to be on. Pleasure to join you. Hopefully, get a great session. Have some good fun.
Yeah, definitely. I think we were just talking about earlier. We were talking about Hash just before we came on here, and obviously Mick Schumacher, big prospect, going to struggle this season, obviously with the Haas car as it is, but yeah, with obviously the legacy that is Michael Schumacher's his father. Everyone's looking at him, looking at big expectations. For me, I would say I don't want to put pressure on him. I want him to find his own path into Formula One. Let him be who he wants to be, rather than have this expectation of being just like exactly as his father. So, because to achieve what he's achieved, what his father's achieved, I mean, you see him with Hamilton, and it's really it's extremely rare you see something like that. So, yeah, what would you make of Mick and his situation at Haas this season?
Well, I mean, we were saying before that Haas are just targeting the 2022 regulations, and this year is a learning experience for both of them. I suppose we're seeing this more with Mazepin at the moment. He's spinning a lot. Schumacher did spin himself, but I mean, they're going to make mistakes, and that's the point of this. And the hope is that they have a good car in 2022, and they're going to be able to capitalize on others' errors. When they bring into other people are going to be into new cars. I mean, it's a completely new car, but they will have that experience.
A minute silence for Prince Philip. Yes, obviously, minute silence for Prince Philip's funerals today is a dark day for Great Britain and his country, and obviously most of these teams obviously are based. They are based in around the Silverstone sort of area. So they are based in Britain. So, but yeah, you were saying about Haas that there before we had to go off.
Yeah. I mean, it's a learning experience really for next year, and hopefully they'll be able to have a good car next year, and they'll capitalize on others' mistakes who are new to these cars. I'm a bit behind you on the coverage, by the way. So
That's right. Yeah. So, obviously, as you can tell, and do you know what? It always puzzles me with that Imola circuit. It always looks weird. This because I'm trying to sort of remember it from 2006, and you can see where the chicane is to where it was
they
then.
used to
And
have
I
a
think
chicane
they've
in the
had
last corner. Yeah.
you can see it there in this one of the shots there where the chicane was, and I think it's good they don't have that chicane there because it was even harder to overtake. You remember Imola 2005 with Schumacher and Alonso. I think that was the only time Schumacher was competitive in that season.
Yeah.
I was not a happy boy then. I was not. I was a massive Schumacher fan at the time, so I was not a happy boy. My dad was loving it because he wound me up about it because he never liked him. So
I mean, it's like the Singapore, the Singapore sling that they used to have.
Oh,
I mean, that was
yeah.
removed because it was dangerous, but it also didn't help
It was
overtake as well.
fun,
So
especially if they got it wrong.
they've, when a couple of the cars flying, you got those memes
Because I think they got fed up with people just, if they knew they locked up, they just cut the corner.
taking off. Yeah.
Because they had to sort of
Mm.
stay in the race. But yeah, I feel, yeah, you can see with Haas there, they're struggling with that car. It's really, really poor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm looking at shots of the McLaren sort of thing here, and then they're moving down the pit lane now.
Yeah, but yes. Do you know what? Do you want me to pause it and you can tell me when
Pause it at the start of qualifying, and then
as soon as they bring up the Mercedes picture.
Okay. They're zooming in on Ted, and there are people walking down the pit lane.
Yeah. So I'm just at where they're sort of analysing sort of past the circuit.
Yeah.
And looking at Mercedes.
He's in front of the sky pad now, and he's looking at Schumacher's onboard lap.
Should be Leclerc and then Mercedes.
Now he's on Leclerc.
Any minute now.
Ooh, he's almost gone wide. Now we're on Mercedes.
Yep, there you go. So yeah.
1 second, let me just grab water from the side.
Yeah,
just regular.
No worries. But guys, please make sure to hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Also, go check out his podcast, the Understeer Podcast on YouTube. Go give that a subscribe. Go and smash the like button. Go and hit the share button. Right. It's always good to. Hi, Luca. How am I? I think just after everything that's happened, mate, we just had to sort of do sort of a recheck of everyone. But it's nothing personal against you, mate. It's the way, honestly. We just had to sort of reset and made sure of ourselves over recent events. But don't worry, right? We will. We'll sort that out later in the time. I'll tell you what, if we get to 900 subs, right, I'll make you mod. Right. So, come on, Gooners, let's keep the momentum going for tomorrow's match. We've got to be in the Europa League or nothing. We've got nothing else. Yeah, well, yeah. But yeah,
I've got Laxer in my fantasy team, so
are you an Arsenal fan?
scores. No, big United fan.
Oh, God's sake. Right. See, look, I'm a Hamilton. See, here's the thing. I'm a Hamilton supporter, right? For any people out there, by the way. Right, big Hamilton fanboy. And
is that him coming down the steps?
Yeah, he's a gooner as well. So, right. So, but I think, as I've said before many times on this channel, because obviously we do a lot of awareness for liver disease and stuff, because I've had it myself. Amount of times I've been in hospital, watched Hamilton race, and that "Still I Rise" motto really sort of resonates to what I've had to cope with in my life. So that's sort of why he's sort of my sort of idol in a sense. So, but yeah, who do you sort of root for in F1 at the minute?
I mean, it's all changes. So I always have a fond spot for Williams as a team.
Yeah. I think it's 8-9 World Championships in it. So something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, they dominated from sort of 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
I like Russell a lot, actually.
I rate Russell a lot. I do. Do you feel that he could be taking Hamilton's seat and Hamilton could be retiring next season?
Russell will be at Mercedes next season, whether Bottas or Hamilton. I think Hamilton will continue into 2022, but I'm very confident that I
do feel that I actually do feel if he does win his next one, right, knowing he's also other interests around outside the sport, if he does win it this season, he's got. I wouldn't blame him if he then decided, yeah, that's it for me.
No, I think he'll stay on. He'll want to bow out in front when you get to a full crowd at Silverstone, and he'll want to bow out, with a full crowd at Silverstone, not like a 32% capacity or anything else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
So I think he'll try the 2022 car.
Great work you're doing on this channel. Keep it going, man. Your work is in my prayers. Thanks, mate. It means a lot. All right. Obviously, I know you're a friend of Mel's. All right. So big up to you. Big up to you. Big up to everyone who supported us, especially this week. This week's been just mad. I could explain it to you later after the stream, but it's mad. But it's just, there you go. There you go. Premier to just leave. Why are you watching in there? Yeah, definitely. Right, he's dead. He'll probably start his accusations in a minute. Right, but until you find the proof, mate, screw you. Fuck the haters. Right. So I'll explain it to you after the stream. Don't worry, it's mad. And unlike some people, I explain the whole story. So I'll explain my side and their side. So what they're saying. So, but yeah, you're secretly a fan. But well done, Billy. You tell him. You tell him. Oh, you managed to spell it quite. The punctuation works. Right, 10 points to you. Right, Premier League Hotspur, probably the Tottenham supporter, no doubt. So, there you go. This is probably why I would want to get into the F1 community a lot more as well, because I think the F1 community is brilliant. Because
mostly, I think there are some interesting people on Twitter, but it's just Twitter, isn't it?
Yeah, I think though that most of the people you see, they're sort of like they know their stuff. They know their F1. They really sort of know the technology side of it and everything like that. So yeah, this is what I'm saying is that I would love to get in that sort of area. I think that's where I think we need to start looking at that more. And trust me, I'd love to work with you guys, DNF1 as well, and yeah, try and get into that sort of area. So, but we got definite plans for it, definitely. So, but here we go. So, have you seen the new announcement trailer for the new game?
Yeah. Always exciting. The hype of the new F1.
Yeah, because apparently EA of getting some. I think it's to do with some sort of story. So like, what they did with
2019.
FIFA, they had that story.
Alex Hunter, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, why? Because he's making up accusations that are complete crap, mate. Don't listen to him. He's because he can't accept he's a clown himself. Right, and he can't accept that like some people just want to make a difference in life.
Enzo and Dino Ferrari. What a name.
Ferrari. Yeah, what a Ferrari, and what a name.
I'm looking forward to it. What's your predictions for?
If he wants to stick around to the end, yeah, then we'll see. But mate, look, I'm not giving him the time of day. Why would I want to air him out on my channel? Why? I want to watch along, mates. Got more better things to do than worry about him.
Top 5 predictions.
Oh no, you had to do top 5. Oh man, I'd love to. Do you know what? I said a DNF1 podcast put that say like give you prediction on Twitter, and I originally was saying about there you go, that massive battle with Schumacher and Alonso. Yeah. What a battle that was! But I did say, I was saying Verstappen because he has to win this Grand Prix. This is a Grand Prix. They're expecting Red Bull to win, and he needs to start winning expected races, not just opportunities or something like that. we agreed on that. So I said Verstappen, but now looking at all practice sessions, I could see if Hamilton does what we've known he can do is the British Grand Prix 2018, Singapore 2018, like he's still got that pace to be able to pull out a lap that no one else can match. So I've got to stick behind. I've got to stick beyond my guy.
I think it'll be Verstappen, Hamilton, Bottas. Ooh, hot shot, Gasly, Perez.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, I'll go Verstappen second, obviously. Third, I would say, I'd say Perez.
He's not
Bottas
that great a
fourth.
qualifier, though. That's what worries me.
Yeah, but it'll come in time, and the more he does it, the better.
As well, true, yeah.
Yeah. Then in that case, I'd say Bottas, Perez, right, and then I'd say Leclerc fifth, because Leclerc looks.
He's looking quick, actually. Yeah. They're both Ferraris.
Yeah, even then when he's been in a crap car, he still put out some great results. I mean, look how poor that car was started last season, and he got a podium out of it. So
and that qualifying lap in Bahrain when he put it P4, which is absurd. He's a phenomenal driver as well, actually. I would say, in my opinion, it's an interesting question, right? Where would you rank drivers in Formula One? Because I would say Hamilton, Verstappen, then I would say Leclerc, then I would say Ricciardo, then I would probably say Perez or Russell.
I put Verstappen, Leclerc, because they fought each other in the same bracket.
Presumably after Hamilton.
I would say no. To be honestly, I'll get to Hamilton in a minute, man. But I'd see Russell up there with them as well. To be honest,
we don't know about Russell. That's the thing, though. That's why I said him
we
or
have
Perez.
seen one. We have seen one Grand Prix of it, and to be honest, he though he's supposed to get the grips of the car in 5 minutes flat, right? And didn't have much time. Right, he blitzed Bottas. He blitzed him in the race. So so I would put him up there. If he was given the tools, he would do just as good as a job than Verstappen and Leclerc would do. And he's managed to get in Q2 from the Williams at times and outperform it. So that's why I'd say they're in the same bracket. Then I'd say Norris is probably just under, but he's getting better.
I think Ricciardo's better than Norris.
I think Ricciardo and Norris are on the same, they're in literally there. So Sainz obviously is a great driver. Gasly has had a turnaround. But
Schumacher's
in terms
first.
of it's because he's the first one out.
Enjoy this, Schumacher's first.
Yeah.
That's really quick today.
I was going to say, if you got pole position after qualifying 3, then geez, like there's something's gone wrong. Everyone's had to crash out.
Is a Haas 1-2 at the moment?
Yeah.
They're flying out here. Do you know what I saw the other day? Sorry to interrupt.
I was just gonna say Hamilton is on his own level.
Yeah.
Go on.
I was going to say that I saw a website called whenwillmazepinnextspin.com, and it has a countdown until every session, and it has a count of how many times Mazepin has spun. I thought that was quite funny. So, what's the chance of him spinning this session? Because I'd say it's about 8.
We say no to Mazepin.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Bring back Ilott. Bring in Ilott.
Why didn't Ilott get it? He was
not got
second.
money.
I think he was second in the championship, didn't he?
Not got money.
Second of them.
Yeah, it's not got money.
No, he ain't got money. It's money talks, isn't it? It's just.
As Lewis said, cash is king.
It's like I said, is that unfortunately in Haas, as an independent team, they need the money, so they couldn't do much about it. So.
I love how Schumacher's having to give Mazepin a tow as well.
Yeah, just to help him out. But I do feel that that it will just make Ilott a stronger driver for next year. Because
Oh,
Ilott will be
he's
in the
doing
sport next
GTs.
year.
He's doing GTs now. I think he's given
Oh,
up on single
GTTs.
seaters.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's racing this weekend at Monza. It's all on YouTube if you want to watch it. I've got a mate racing at Monza this weekend as well. He's my co-host. Yeah, he's co-host of our podcast as well. So YouTube 420, I think, on GT World on YouTube if you want to watch it.
Yeah, I'll definitely have a look at some point and watch it back or some when I get time, because this channel is always mad busy. Because you got I mean, tomorrow we got
today,
we got the football, the women's
United
football.
Burnley.
Yeah, because we got Arsenal, both the women's game and the men's game at the same time. Plus the F1 at the same time as well.
Yeah.
So it's like I'll follow the men's and I'll follow the F1, but like the women's, I ain't got a third device. I can't follow something I need a massive projector on a freeway screen like that. Yeah. Doing this, he's doing that, he's doing this.
So Schumacher went purple then. Mazepin's slower. But what's interesting, if you look at him when he went across that sort of chicane sort of curb, it looked like his wheels were all off the track. So I don't know what the track limits are, and whether they delete that or not. But I'm not 100% sure.
I think they count that, but it's
it's
if you won wide off past that white line on the exit. So if you basically have all four wheels on the curb,
Mazepin's exactly a second off Mick, not even a millisecond, exactly a second.
Wow. I love the look at that Mercedes.
Here come the big boys. Here they come.
I love Mercedes, how they've kept that black for this season as well.
Yeah. It looks nice, doesn't it? Apart from that weird AMG, I preferred last season livery, but the AMG is a bit weird at the back of that car. It's Aston Martin as well.
I think to probably make it look a bit different.
But, I mean, Red Bull never changed their look.
It's an important message, though. It's an important message.
Yeah, of course. I think Russell will be the next one to come over the line, I believe.
No, Stroll.
Oh, Stroll. Where's he going?
Oh, God.
Slower than both Hasses. What's happened there?
So, I was going to say, who spun off? Right. Hang on. Can we check where Mazepin is?
Second. Always keeps flying.
No, where is he on the track? Just make sure he just doesn't dust or anything.
Just safety check. Oh no, I think they're just starting
their last race.
Well, he's barely had any time in the car, testing his reliability issues. Last time he crashed into one, you know what I mean? He's getting used to the car. Good to see it's still in the sport. Hopefully it's a better year. And sort of proves that.
What do you think about him? Because I've always said he's been you don't win 4 championships by being just a poor driver and have a really good car. You've got to be a really good driver. So
of course he's a good driver, but the thing is with Vettel, right?
He just as he runs wide there. So that's a Murrayism there, isn't it? So it's just that really bloody helps.
That'll be deleted. But I think it's Vettel. If you read Webber's autobiography, who was his teammate, every week they weigh the engines and the parts, and it should rotate as to who gets the better part. But Vettel would always get the better, as he backs off there. Vettel would always get the better part. And the thing is with Vettel, there are very few races. 2010, when he went through the field in Brazil, or was it 2012?
Snowder.
Oh Jesus! And he's in my fantasy team as well.
Oh, that went well.
Yep. Red flag. Oh no!
Please do smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Also, go and check out the Understeer podcast as well. Go subscribe to them as well.
Yeah, it's on Spotify, Apple, whatever you want to.
Yeah, so go and check that out now. But
after you finish this.
Yeah, after we finish, right? After we finish.
Got to stay on here.
Yeah.
This is what happens with rookies. That's why you don't. This is why Schumacher and Mazepin are getting a go, is that they have the tendency to this sort of thing. 4'1" Yuki gets out of his car.
But this is the thing. This is that's what Alpha. That's why I like Alpha Tauri and what they do for Red Bull. There is sort of give young drivers a chance and actually prove their worth in the sport.
It's becoming more of a system.
Oh no, that's tank style. That is. Ouch.
We just was on the throttle too quickly. Car was a bit jumpy. Chicane.
Oh, didn't want to.
Lost the rear completely. Yeah, that's unlucky. I mean, it's a bit trigger happy there from Tsunoda. Hit the curb wrong.
That car's got a sore ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be. To see what will be interesting. I've just seen someone texted me saying Mazepin's feeling smug right now.
Yeah,
not the first.
My centre backs are faster than these Fords racing out there. Arteta is no, Sean Dyche, don't start. Right,
it's because he wants Burnley to be above
Arsenal. Just focus on your Brexit FC, right? And just go and worry about that. No, don't. Greetings, mate. Good people. I trust you are well. Thank you for the updates. No worries there. Obviously, red flag session with Tsunoda clearing up that incident.
It's going to be a big. It's going to be a big job because of the Park Fermi rules, which means they can't change anything. They have to change this under supervision of the FIA.
I think they have to start that.
No. They'll be fine to start tomorrow. If we start from the back, he might start from the pit lane. It depends what they choose.
I think he might start from the pit lane, just adjust it for the race.
They have to do it under supervision of the FIA, all of their repairs, because everything has to be exactly the same to the millimeter that they register. Otherwise, they DNS the race.
That's in case anyone wants to accuse anyone of cheating. I had someone keep saying Mercedes always cheating. Like, find me the rules.
Yeah, they've got a V4 and everyone else has got a V8.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it'd be a big job. I'm glad that Tsunoda's walking and he's okay, which is always good to see. He's tiny though. Look at him, barely taller than the car.
But I think with that sort of incident is sort of better to be fair, because it's not like you're heading straight into a wall. You're just only getting it from
he just
all the side.
No traction out the corner
because most of the cars behind you. So it sort of helps in that sense.
Yeah. Ooh. Poor Yuki. I like Yuki.
Yeah, he's gonna have a tough race tomorrow. Really tough race.
He was brilliant in overtaking. In Formula 2, he was always fantastic overtaking.
Did you see one of his moves in Bahrain last time out?
Yeah. When he just dived down the inside of Alonso.
Yeah, and Alonso's like, what?
Rookie, first race.
I think that's two-time world champion. I think it was last time he was that surprised is when Hamilton went round the outside of him in Australia.
Yeah. I always this is really random, but Alonso always reminds me was when Vettel, I don't know, I can't remember what year it was. It might have been 2012 or something.
2012.
When Vettel went round the outside of Alonso in the Curva Grande at Monza, and it was the old commentary team before Crofty got on the commentary. Anyway,
that was 2011 then. 2011. Yeah, that was 2011.
And it was fantastically from Vettel. That's when
Vettel tried to do it back to him and force him on the grass in 2012.
Yeah.
And they gave him a penalty. And I'm like, hang on, how does that make sense?
Yeah, I know. I mean, Vettel's always been quite unlucky. You remember that Canadian Grand Prix 2019 when in Hamilton, and he got a penalty and he wasn't happy. It's controversial. It's like VAR, isn't it? Some of these stewards' decisions, people are going to say it's wrong.
No.
A lot of people are going to say,
don't compare stewards of Formula One to VAR and the referees. Don't. That's an insult.
The good thing about the VAR is that it does get investigated at the same time, and whereas with stewards, a lot of the time investigated after the session, and then you get the results the next day, which is a bit annoying. You have to wait for.
But the thing is, half the time they get the results right. There's just right. And the thing is what I love about it is you can moan, but there's no arguments, right? It's done.
Norris and Russell have clearly had to back off because it's slower than Schumacher. Maz the Spaz, I think that's what I might call him. Maz the Spaz. What do you reckon?
I think that's probably the only bloody driver I slag off. That's bad.
What do you think of that Williams livery? Because I'm not that big a fan.
I think they could have done a better paint job on that one.
Yeah. As we look
Do
at
you know
Kimi.
what? We had David Croft on this channel for the fundraising. And if you're on the watch along tomorrow, I've got a lovely clip, and I might play you it after the stream.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll see
got,
if I'm available because I might have to be writing tomorrow, but I'll see.
do you know what? I might actually do it when the red flag gets done, but I'll have to change this back to F1 because I had to put it on here. So,
oh, there's Hamilton somewhere of some sort. Is that Bahrain?
Bahrain.
Yeah. Looks like volcano erupting behind us.
Yeah, it's a lovely. That was a lot. I used sometimes I use that as a background, or sometimes I use that one because
yeah.
He used to wind someone up when he used to be on his channel.
Hamilton. Where was that? Turkey?
It was Turkey last year.
Yeah.
When he finally won his 7th.
Session will be starting.
And the thing is, you can hate him as much as you want, but you can't deny
how good he is.
He's done for the sport and what he's doing off the track
as
well.
I was having an argument
he's using as well.
Yeah, I was having an argument with someone. He said that Hamilton only wins because he's in the best car.
Well, he's got to have a good car, isn't he?
Yeah.
But hang on, he's won 2 Grand Prix. Right? He's won 2 Grand Prix in 2009 when that car shouldn't have even been in the top 10.
Yeah.
He even said halfway through the season, we need a new car, not a new package. We need a new car.
Yeah.
But hang on, I think they're about to start the session. I'm going to play this clip for you in a minute. Any second now. Coming out. 3. Any minute now. Session countdown.
Have you seen AlphaTauri's latest Instagram post?
No, I haven't.
Have a look at it. I quite like it.
Please do go check it out. Dude, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the like button. Right, go and check out the Understeer podcast as well.
Yep. Make sure you like so that your favorite driver will be on pole. Bottas, we're looking at here. Ooh.
Yeah, we've got 20 seconds. So
yeah,
I hope
19.
they keep that F1 Drive to Survive going because it really gives you an insight into what goes on in the background.
Yeah, I know someone who films. He produced season 1, but he was a producer for season 1, and and then he did.
Any second now. There we go.
It's lights out, and away we go.
Tell me where other channel you're gonna find that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. He came up. Do you know what I had? Because we met him at the 2019 Grand Prix, right?
Yeah.
And I got a picture of it. He turned up at the trophy. So the F1 experience, you get to have a picture of the trophy and that on the starting grid. So we were having a picture with a trophy, and he turned up. It happened to be there, and I just shouted at him and said, "Get in this picture." So we had a picture with him, and what happened was November time, something like that. I just messaged him and said, "I'm doing this YouTube channel. I'm doing it for charity. Why? Could you give us a shout out or something?" And just put thanks for these photos. And he just replied back and just said, "Yeah, I'll do that." So, and then I said, "I'm doing this fun." I said, and then mentioned I'm doing this fundraiser, which is Big Yellow Friday, which is our Children's Liver Disease Foundation's big fundraiser every year. So we did like an hour. I was going to do an 8-hour stream, which was brilliant, and I would go and watch it because you watch that for 8 hours. It's brilliant. But
I'll check it afterwards.
Yeah, go and check it out because I think I think it was the one about 2 hours. We started at 9, so about 2 hours into it was 2 hours into it or something like that. 3 hours into it was where David Croft was on. But yeah, I messaged him and said, "Look, I'm doing this stream at 8 on the 5th of March." And I said, I'm looking for guests at the minute, and he was like, "Do you want me to come on?" And I went, "Yeah, definitely. Like, if you've got time." He went, "Yeah, I can give you an hour. Just let us know a time." And I went, 1 p.m. So he came on for an hour and actually stayed over an hour as well. So
that's great. What a lovely guy. Often gets criticism for his mistakes, but clearly a good guy.
Well, that's the thing. And speaking of mistakes, we're talking about Murray Walker, right? Because obviously we're talking about how did you get to be the commentator of F1, which is a big thing. And obviously with Murray Walker's legacy, and then obviously a week after that, Murray Walker passed away. So it's kind of weird that we were talking about him, and then that happened. Apparently, Newcastle are losing 2-0 to Burnley.
West Ham are losing 2-0 to Newcastle.
Wes, your thoughts that these cars are made to brake easily so that the drivers are safe? Just thought of yesterday. Just thought of yesterday's show on your channel. Yeah, it's like what they are designed to do. Yes, what they're designed to do is that you have the monocoque shell, which is like a survival cell in the driver, which is like an impregnable thing. You could fire probably a 50 cal bullet and you wouldn't be able to get through it. It's that safe. It's supposed to withstand the most serious of accidents. And
wow, Alpine looking quick.
Yeah, and the car in the end is designed to make sure if the car has to disintegrate, the car has to disintegrate, but it makes sure it keeps the driver safe and it keeps the driver alive. So, so if it means it has to be broken to that extent, then so be it. As long as the driver's okay.
Quickest.
Third quickest.
Bottas quickest. He's considerably quicker than Hamilton anyway. Gasly quick as well.
Gasly's quick as well. Leclerc's quick as well. There's not much. This season, there's not much time difference between any of the team. Most of the teams, probably apart from the Red Bull and the Mercedes. Right, you've got McLaren, you've got Ferrari, you've got AlphaTauri. Norris.
Oh, Norris is purple
Norris
first
has gone second.
Wow, that's
he
quick.
was off the pace for practice 1 and 2. That's a surprise to me. Maybe I didn't get time to see practice 3.
He was second in practice 3.
Well, maybe that's probably why then.
Perez
impact was hard. It wasn't even that hard, but the car completely broken, and that's why I asked this. Well, yeah, it depends. Also, sometimes like sort of like the angle they go into a wall or something like that. So, but like I said, if it means it keeps the driver safe and all the impact gets absorbed by the car, not the driver, then so be it.
It was still reasonably hard from Tsunoda because you think he's going flat out through a chicane, he's accelerating and the thing's spinning around like that.
Yeah, I don't know why he was pressing the
Perez's
pushing the power down that early in the chicane.
Perez's time got deleted as well, so he's going again. I think
track limits. Yeah, so he's going again.
So him over the
traffic jam. This is what I love about these old circuits. It's it's not wide. It's not very wide circuit here.
I think Latifi's got deleted as well.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Push the limit. You've got to find the limits.
Yeah, they've got time for another lap. Yeah, and still not that quick from Perez. Still trying to get used to that car.
Did you know what? I hope it's not like. We've had Gasly there now. We've had
Albon,
and now we've had Perez. And a mate of mine actually knew my Albon's sister from high school. So I used to always tell him about what was going on with Albon in F1 because he was a big F1 fan. So, but
we see Perez there clearly going wide, and let's see what Latifi.
Yeah, just put power down too early, and that correction means he goes offline. Yeah, so if you go offline, if you go offline here and go off past that white line, and all
Gasly deleted as well.
Yeah. If you go all 4 lines off, you get deleted your time. You see how now most of the teams as well is now copying the Mercedes nose. That nose of Ferrari now. I think it's only Ferrari keeping that nose, and everyone else is now just copying the same. So remember 2014? Oh my God, some of the noses. Well, caterers. What the hell?
Yeah.
Wait, honestly.
Don't get
and
banned.
then Lotus. Do you hear about like the dirty joke about Lotuses as
Yeah,
well?
yeah.
Right, and some of the noses on that. Oh no.
As one of the Hassers gets called into the weighbridge there. So 5 minutes ago in the session, Hass will be out. Russell's put in a slow time. But you would bet on Russell getting through with one car not out now, and the Aston Martin's looking a bit quicker. But still not.
Which
still
one
not
of you
that
said
quick.
you know? Which one missed that? I just missed that shot.
One of the Hassers, when
the Hass.
Giovinazzi went past, just very quickly, you saw him at the
Doing
weighbridge.
an outlap right now on the
Well,
monitor.
yeah, it was one of them was at the weighbridge, or it might have been an Alpha. It was a car that looked like a.
Yeah, it probably might have been an Alpha, to be honest, because it says on the monitor that they were doing on the monitor they were doing outlaps, and
Okay.
Giovinazzi,
I'll be in. Yeah.
Giovinazzi and Raikkonen have only just I'm in the pits.
Be Raikkonen be pulled in, then Schumacher can get out of queue. He's in a
I hope
decent
he
position.
does, mate. Honestly, this just shows the talent he is.
Yeah. He's not even that good at qualifying. We're riding on board with Schumacher.
Oh, every time I see M Schumacher, I'm thinking Michael. I'm just thinking of my childhood.
Yeah. Here we go.
I started watching it.
Where is he compared to his last time? We want to see a green from.
Come on, when you see a green sector in here. 700's off.
Yeah. That's close. You can pull it back still.
You can put it. Yeah,
he's got fresh tyres. See how well his tyres are warmed up. Maybe save them more for the later in the lap. As he comes into sector 2 and sector 3, which are the hardest parts of the track.
If he could do this early in the season, it will show the driver he is.
Yeah.
That we probably know he is.
Oh, he's very close on track limits there. Yeah. 10th off.
That's really pushed. That's really taking the limits.
Yeah, the curb. Yellow is unlikely to improve here.
Yeah, I don't see it, but you never know. He might even get a chance to cool down those tyres and have another go.
Oh, it's very close on the exit there as well on track limits. Here he comes up to the straight.
It's a 10th off. I don't think it's there. I don't think that car's got it.
Decent lap though from Schumacher, ahead of Latifi.
It is a decent lap. I just don't feel that the car's got the pace.
Stroll's a lot quicker now as well. There we go.
Because you can see in that lap, he was really pushing the limits of the car.
7th for Stroll. Yeah, that's good from Aston. He was in Q3 last time.
Mazepin's pitted. No, I think.
Wait, for a second I thought Mazepin was second. Right, Russell's improving.
It's either that or he spun, something like that.
Hasn't spun all session, which is quite impressive. Here we go. Where's Russell? Oh, Russell. I don't think he's going to get in. Well, actually, to be fair, it's Giovinazzi. It would depend on Giovinazzi here.
Yeah. Nikita Mazepin, what's he done here? No, for fuck's sake.
Just go straight across. There we go.
There's another correction.
That's not going to do the floor any good.
Oh, no.
He just forgot to turn in. He almost just let the car sort of go straight.
Well, yeah, but did he forget that this is not a game? Like, it's not a game,
He wasn't actually that bad in Formula 2. This is why it amazes me how he's so bad at the moment in Formula 1.
He wasn't like fighting for the title, though.
Yeah, he took a couple of wins though, and he got one win taken off him because he's
surely one of them like Schwartzman or Eilert.
Schwartzman will be. I would be surprised if Schwartzman's not in the Alfa Romeo seat next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Giovinazzi doesn't perform now,
he has had a poor start to the season.
But then Raikkonen as well. Raikkonen's got to be.
He says across the line, Alpine.
Raikkonen's got to be thinking about retirement sooner or later.
Who knows if Kimi? He'll probably go on for another 10 years. Oh, this is Ocon.
Who's
putting a good time. Alpine, they brought some upgrades to the car, and so have Aston Martin have also brought some upgrades to this weekend. So we'll see sort of how these impact. They're leaving it quite late, so the track is nice and rubbered in for
1/10.
Yeah, he's up as well.
Yeah,
he's up on it.
Just hope no one spins out. Mazepin.
I don't think Mazepin's got enough time to go out anyway. So
yeah,
Only 2-3
Why are
seconds off the.
Hamilton and Bottas out on circuit? That's why I don't get.
They're probably just going on the mediums and seeing sort of how the mediums behave.
Because me, I would be like, I'd save it. But it depends what the strategy is going to be tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's still going to be like probably a one-stop race.
Esteban.
One
Very important.
one or two stops, something like that.
Sainz, he puts himself P6 as well there. Ocon, where's he go?
15. He's got P5.
Very good time from Ocon.
1:15.3.
Very good time. Ocon, this is a really crucial year.
Latifi's just gone to 11th.
Oh, no.
Now at risk.
Russell, is this the first time that Russell's going to be out qualified by his teammate?
Oh my God, is he? Is he on the lap?
I don't think he's on the
lap.
I don't think he is. Latifi's become Hamilton.
He's probably going to feel like it.
9th. Only just ahead of Latifi. Russell's out, but he hasn't finished. But I don't know if Russell. He is on an out. He's gone yellow.
He's on the lap.
He's gone yellow there.
He's got to.
Come on, George. You're in my fantasy.
14th. Oh, I think he'll make it. Yeah, because he's only got Giovinazzi and Giovinazzi.
Alonso's in trouble.
Yeah, no, he's safe.
Both Williams into Q2. That's what I love to see.
Both Williams are in the Q2.
Come on, Williams. It's my team.
Yeah.
Schumacher, P18. Nothing you could do about that. Mazepin 2 seconds off the pace. And what a qualifying session that first one was. And hopefully we get some more of that in Q2 and Q3.
Yeah. Maz. So just go through 20th. TSU. 19th will be MAZ.
Yeah, Mazepin.
MSC for
Schumacher.
17th. GIO.
Yep. Giovinazzi.
16th.
Raikkonen. Yep, those are the people who are knocked out. Obviously, Sonoda crashing out, so that enabled another car to get the opportunity to get into Q2. Both Williams into Q2, which is what you'd love to see. Both Alphas out, which is disappointing for them, actually, seeing as they were both in Q2 in Bahrain. I'm glad I took Giovinazzi out of my... Do you play F1 Fantasy or not?
I've been tempted to. I might do it. I was actually supposed to set it up for this Grand Prix, but I might do it afterwards. But if you can see, right, all the positions obviously still yet to be marked on the ticker at the bottom, but you can see the bottom 5 qualifying results so far. 20th, Sonoda. 19th, Mazepin. 18th, Mick Schumacher, sorry. Giovinazzi, 17th. Raikkonen, 16th. And obviously the rest still to be decided.
Yeah.
I told you I was going to say that one day.
Kimi. I like Kimi for president.
Yeah, Kimi for team radios. We've got to keep him in the sport.
Well, I think Yuki's very funny with the team radio, actually.
Yeah, we should just do that.
Sound at the moment, so but I always like watching after the Grand Prix when they put out the YouTube of the best radio clips of the whole weekend. I mean, there won't be many this week.
Always on at some point.
There won't be many this weekend because they had technical issues all weekend with the radio, all of the teams in the paddock.
They even had a technical issue in practice on the Sky.
Yeah. They've all been having technical issues. So, yeah, but as I say, AlphaTauri looking very, very quick. Do you know, it's interesting with AlphaTauri because they're allowed to share information with Red Bull, or Red Bull has shared information with them. That doesn't count as their development tokens that they are using. So then on top of that information from Red Bull, they can also develop their own. And they're quick, they're top of the midfield now. Yeah. As here we go. Getting into Q2 now, as we see Anthony Davidson.
AlphaTauri are great. I mean, we saw it with 2008 and also last season. They take opportunities when it's presented to them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
is that Russell? Is it or Latifi?
Russell.
Yeah, it's Russell. He's not had a great qualifying season. Latifi's faster.
Yeah, but he's still in. He's still in there.
Yeah.
No, but he is one of those who have a poor qualifying and still out qualifying though.
Yeah.
Looking at Bottas or Hamilton. I think it's Bottas. Yeah, Bottas is the number 77 almost. Just struggling, sort of. The first part was trying to sort of straighten it out a bit because he was struggling. Whereas Sonoda, look, you could tell he was wide already and trying to make up for it.
Yeah.
Got it just completely wrong.
Oh, Latifi was happy on the radio
because he was first. Because he had to, because he. What's happened there? If people don't understand that, is because he's not turned in early enough, right, and he's not got the car embedded into the corner early, right, it means he has to turn in more. So that means if you turn in more, you can't put as much power down, right, because these things don't have traction control. So if you put the power down that early with that much steering lock, you'll just oversteer and spin the car. So
Yeah.
and that's what's just happened there. He's gone in and not got the entry right, and that means he's had to turn more, which meant putting that much power down means he just spins and puts it in a wall.
Loses the car, yeah. Ooh. Who do you think's going to be out this session? Any Williams into Q3? Imagine
Williams
the
in a
scene.
queue for no.
That'd be crazy.
I'd love to see it.
Well,
we'd love to see it.
They're targeting specific circuits, so this must be one of the circuits that they're targeting.
Actually, good put.
Alonso's not looking too great. Great to see Ocon up there. That's another driver. Actually. It's all very, very close, though, to be fair, which is very exciting. From Norris to Alonso.
Oh, it's so tight, that midfield, isn't it?
Yeah.
It seems like you don't think it can get any closer, but then year on year it gets even closer and closer. You know what I mean? But I think Aston Martin are disappointing me. To be honest,
Ocon's one of my favorite drivers. So
yeah,
everyone doesn't like Ocon for some reason, but I actually really like him. He seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah, I mean,
from what I've heard as well, he's very genuine.
Yeah, I mean, what I don't get with Aston, I mean, Aston Martin is disappointing me because you see Lawrence Stroll, he's now putting so much money into Aston Martin as a team. He's putting a lot there now. He's like giving it sort of like the big team sort of facilities, funding, resources, and everything like that. So they need to start like challenging for regular points and podiums and and I mean when Vettel goes there as a 4-time world champion, he's expected with all that backing to try and win a Grand Prix, then you need to start doing that. So otherwise you're going to struggle. Otherwise, like Mr. Stroll ain't going to be very happy. But we'll see what they can do in this session. But I don't see them getting to Q3. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, for Q2, this is where anyone that makes it to Q3 from this session, the fastest lap time they do in this session, the tyres they do that lap on, if they're in Q3 for the next session, they will start the race on the tyres they have set their fastest lap in this session. So
so we see the Mercs.
That's why you'll see. That's why you'll see the big teams that have the advantage to be able to run a harder tyre, a slower tyre, to get a more optimized strategy for the race, they will be running sort of like the medium tire rather than the fastest soft tire, so that they have a sort of a strategic advantage in the race.
Yeah.
So just if that's for anyone who doesn't know at the minute, please leave your comments in. Right, please do get your comments in during this session. Right, give us your reaction, your thoughts to it. Right, we'd love to see it.
Yep, it'll be very, very interesting to see who goes through. Ferrari weren't looking that quick in Q1, actually. Saying that, they'll probably be fastest in Q2.
Yeah. Please hit the like button, hit the share button. Right, if you know any fans of F1, get them involved. Right, coming to check out SFeatleyTV and the Understeer podcast. Do hit the subscribe button if you are new. We are 137 away from 1K and getting the monetization we need to support Children's Liver Disease Foundation. So go and do that now, please. This all is for charity in the end.
Let me tweet the stream.
You come and have a comment.
Yeah.
Have your say.
Yeah, thanks for that.
There we go.
Once this stream's done, I'll definitely share out the your link on Twitter and that. Try and get people involved.
Very kind.
No,
we're not the
it's
most
right,
regular. We're not the most regular podcast, but yeah, we do it when we can.
Yeah, but hey, like it's doing something that it's all talking about something that you love to watch. So
I think we also get a unique aspect having a driver as one of the hosts as well. You know, he can come from two different sides.
And if he's more
as
than
a fan
welcome
and
to
a
come on
driver,
here as well, if he's more than welcome to join the Checker Flag show or come on a watch along, I definitely get in touch with him and he can we could sort something out and come on this channel at some point.
Maybe soon. He's very busy racing at the moment, so unlikely.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, we understand. Obviously, like hopefully we can get in some contact with some drivers as well, so to come on the channel as well.
Email them. Just find their agents and email them. That's
what we're doing. That's what we're doing in a minute. But this looks like okay. Great, mate. Thank you. Great to know. I'll speak to him at some point.
Not wearing his mask properly.
What's that?
Wolf never wears his mask properly. He's always not got his nose covered.
Oh well, because surprised he doesn't get fined.
How are the times looking here? Well, Latifi's considerably slower.
Well, Hamilton's gone even faster. It's gone 14.8.
Close though.
Yeah.
Perez is on a lap now.
But Perez is on the soft tyre.
I suppose he didn't get into Q3 last week, so they're just being safe.
Yeah. Whilst he's trying to get used to the car, he's gone on the soft tyre.
Look at the G's.
That says a lot in a minute. But I do feel Perez will get. He will get. I'm just hoping it's not that Red Bull second seat curse. I'm calling
he'll be fine.
A second seat curse at Red Bull. I'm telling you, it's a second seat curse at Red Bull.
Yeah.
No matter who they put in there, apart from Ricardo, and I think it's because they are hell bent on making this car. Oh, that's really gonna help him now.
Yeah,
but but it's about that car is literally all about Max Verstappen. That's all it's about. It's about that team at the minute is making the best car for Verstappen, and that's for the second driver. And that's where they fail, because unless they can find a driver that can drive just like that Max Verstappen, which is rare, against Hamilton and Bottas, where they've got a car that suits both their driving styles, they're going to struggle, because they're always going to have one car struggling to compete with both Mercedes.
Gasly deleted again, I think, there. But I mean, Perez was quick. It's so close. It's so exciting.
But how do you see it with Red Bull though?
I mean, clearly Mercedes have bridged a bit of a gap over this sort of development period, but it's really, really close, which is what we'd love to see. Hopefully, it can stay like this all GT races.
It will
It's-
be.
Yeah. Who's that coming across the line there? Ricardo. And Norris going purple. Crikey.
Yeah. And the thing is, if it keeps doing that, and people have to focus, and Mercedes and Red Bull have to keep focusing
2 purples.
on
Jeez.
develop. I think you might have that deleted.
Yeah. Actually, no, because I think you can go on the lines, can't you? It's once you go past that line. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he's gone past that line.
Oh,
I think he went
okay,
over
well,
that line.
interesting to see.
But
I mean,
yeah,
Perez was quick, but had to back off.
I was
so.
just about to say is that if Mercedes and he's gone fastest, wow.
Yeah, and he had a moment at
He
the
is
end
on a
there.
soft tire, but wow, that if that stays, that's a great time.
In my fantasy team, good stuff, Lando. He's my turbo driver as well, so he gets double points. He's like my captain for fantasy football.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna get involved.
Yeah, you should.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna get involved. And anyone that does that, go and do that. We'll set up our own little league or
Set a
something
leg up the
between.
league.
We'll set up our own little league between DNF1, Honestly Podcast,
Yeah.
Anthony, anyone else who wants to get involved. We'll do that now.
And Norris
Yeah.
had a moment at the end. I'm not sure if you saw when he had a bit of a snap of oversteer. At the end of the turn, so I reckon he still got a 10th in there as well. It's quick
But
enough.
yeah, I do feel is that if Mercedes and Red Bull battle it out all the way to the end and having to develop all the way to the end to try and win it, then it opens a door to the midfield teams for next season with the complete new rule changes.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless they were fighting for third or fourth, where they're getting massive amounts extra in money. Because obviously money is going to be more, because those places are going to be even more important now because there's a massive what's the word for it? There's a massive need for that extra funding because of the budget caps.
Yeah. As Norris, I don't think we'll see Norris again this session. You would hope not.
Nah, I don't think you need
Russell,
to.
crikey, 10th. Come on, Russell.
No way.
Come on, mate.
No way.
Come on. I will go mad if Williams get into Q3.
I would cheer, actually. I will cheer, fam.
Imola's clearly a race that they've targeted with their strategy.
Just realised Mazepin went a whole day without a full spin. He is just going to be the driver that's hated, and for good reason.
All 4 wheels off the track from Leclerc.
Yeah.
Really going
out. He is going to... That Mazepin is the driver to be hated, and for good reason.
Mazepin.
Yeah, Mazepin. That's a good one.
All right, I'm going to just plug my computer in, my laptop in, so it doesn't run out of charge.
No worries. Yeah, do hit the share button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Go and share this out. Get your comments in as well. Right. So please do subscribe. We are, as I said, 137 away from the monetization of 1K and the support and sending that money to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. Right. All for charity. Right.
Is that Merc out again, or is that just Aston Martin? I just caught a glimpse of someone.
There's a Merc and a Aston there, so
Bottas
on another. Yeah, Bottas has gone on another outlap.
Come on. I actually, no offense to Ricardo, Alonso, Ocon, Latifi, Vettel. Can you just not do a lap? So that
Russell. Yeah.
I don't think Russell will go into
Q3. Vettel's not going very fast. He's not beating Norris.
Yeah, but Norris
hasn't set a time though. Yeah, so we don't know really where that's going to sit in really. What?
Hopefully.
Oh no, Russell. He's 9. He's 9 on. Vettel.
Go on, go wide.
Right? No,
he's not even going wide.
Leave him alone. No. I want British success, not German success. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's very close on the exit there.
Hang on, work that one out.
Yeah, but I'm Hamilton support.
Ahead of Russell.
No.
Russell's P11.
No.
That's less than mine.
And you would expect Ricardo to go faster as well, but come on, George.
Yeah, come on, George. Come on, George.
Latifi's on an out lap. He's going early, avoiding the traffic. So Stroll, he's probably going to get
Williams
two.
has got George on his mind.
Williams will be. I wonder who.
Oh,
will
sorry,
drive.
that's Georgia, isn't it?
Look at that shot with the Aston Martin just coming down the hill with the
Yeah.
Imola. Stroll.
How long have we not? I mean, it's been 2004 since we last had a green car on the grid. I like it to be like that full Jaguar green. You know what I mean? That full Jaguar green.
The nicest green is that Jordan from, I can't remember which year, was it 92?
91?
Yeah, I can't remember which year
it was.
was.
Schumacher's first car.
Yeah.
Yeah, 91. His first car.
Or he did one racing or something, then he went to Benetton.
Yeah, then went to Benetton.
Aston Martin, happy Stroll and Vettel both in Q3. Big improvement from then. And this is Latifi, I think we're watching here.
TV.
Zooming off. Oh yeah, there's Latifi.
7 tenths down. He's going to struggle to make that back up, to be honest.
See,
could make up a place or two, but
make sure his tires are cool.
But then again, he's done really well to get into Q2, right? A lot of pressure on him this season, right? He's underperformed last season or two, right?
Yeah,
and he's but he's got a real sort of pressure season this season because he's seen Russell and what he did with Mercedes in that secure Grand Prix. So he's got to prove himself now. He's in his I think it's his third year now in Formula One. He's got to prove himself now. Otherwise, he will be gone. He will be gone because there are Mercedes Academy drivers there in Formula 2, ready to take his seat. And that's the thing. It's it's like what they described in Drive to Survive. If they're good enough, they swim, and if they don't, they drown and they get thrown out. And unfortunately, as much they might get in other sports like Paul de Rest went to DTM and stuff like that, they don't get the same publicity as F1 do. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, the reason some people know, like, everyone knows Hamilton so well is the success he has in Formula One. I bet you if he's in DTM, he wouldn't have sort of the mega celebrity status that he has. Same as some of these other drivers is on there, like Verstappen as well. Right? You hear Verstappen, you think Formula One. So yeah, so that's the thing. Formula One is because it's the pinnacle. You get noticed straight away by the world if you do well.
Alonso coming across the line there. He finishes. He probably will get knocked out.
Because as they say, these are supposed to be the 20. When you see a grid for the 20, see the grid at the start line. That grid is supposed to be the 20 best drivers on the planet.
Yeah. Sainz is out. By the way,
Sainz is out. Wow. Oh, Russell got 12. No.
Still good effort.
No.
We don't know the two people behind him. Vettel could still improve.
I blame Vettel. Oh no, he's 13th. I can't blame him.
I blame Ricardo and Stroll. I can't believe Ocon's out-qualified Alonso. That's a great result.
Yeah, Alonso's 15th. What's happened there?
Perez, crikey, P1. Oh, Mattia, right. He's not happy.
15th.
Right, is Alonso.
Latifi.
Yeah, Vettel hasn't finished yet though. Oh yeah, Vettel's out. Okay, 13 Vettel, 12 Russell, and 11th Sainz.
Right. Dude, if you don't quite understand what the three initials are, they're just literally like the first three names, apart from maybe Schumacher, which is
MSC.
MSC. But it's like the first 3 letters are in their names to give you. But I can't put it in their whole name in because I only got 200 characters.
How long has this got to go?
We've got
15 minutes.
got-
Well, 10,
yeah,
10, sorry.
we've got a 12-minute session after this.
Lando. How did I seen someone say? How did Lando do that?
I'll be reviewing that. I'll go upstairs on it.
I hope he gets the podium this season. Yeah. I think he will get a podium this season.
We
Talk
can-
anything like that, so I've got to go upstairs.
Well,
For sure.
If you-
I think Lando Norris should get a podium this year with that car as well.
Yeah,
so.
I think Lando Norris will at some point because there's going to be times where it's not gonna. It's the just adjust something on here. So go on, dear. You still sticking with the same prediction?
Yeah. Gasly is still looking quite quick. Actually, I might put Lando instead of Gasly.
Okay, because Lando, I think I knew there was something that pace that they showed in practice 1 and 2 wasn't the true pace. I knew there was something it wasn't quite right.
Sometimes football.
Not today.
Are Arsenal playing today? He's playing today. Is it just?
I think it's Newcastle, Burnley, and then
Wolves,
it's Wolves, Sheffield United.
Nothing of
and
note,
then we've
really.
got in the women's, we've got Gillingham in the FA Cup tomorrow at 2, then 1:30. So we'll be starting at about 1:10, something like that, but quite early because we can catch the start of the first 30 minutes of the football. And then obviously we'll start the race around about, and then obviously once the race is about to start, we'll turn it over. So I didn't know whether you want to just be there for the start of that, or do you want to be
for the
for the watch along tomorrow if you're free?
I'll see if I'm free. I'll let you know tomorrow. I'm not sure whether I'll be required to be doing something, but I will let you know.
Yeah, sure. Did science start on the mediums? He can start whatever time when he likes. He's not in. How did Lando do that? Hope Lando gets podium this season. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if he carries on like that, right, and
Why not?
if the right things happen, like with the Monza Grand Prix last season, could even get a win.
There'll be a crazy Grand Prix this year. There's 23, definitely.
Yeah, it's 23. It's got to be amazing. But Anthony, what I'd like to say, Anthony, I did send you a link. If you are about, you're welcome to join. If not, we've got the watch along tomorrow. You can join that as well. But like I said, we'll be doing the first 30 minutes of the football, and then the guys who want to join in for the F1, if you want to join that afterwards.
I agree with you there, Anthony. I think he's just getting used to that car, and then we'll see Alonso start to tear it up again. It's Alonso.
Yeah.
He takes cars to different levels. He's a teammate destroyer.
He is one of those. Well, yeah, apart from Hamilton.
Well, he beat
destroyed
Hamilton,
him.
but he didn't his career.
Yeah, he destroyed him, actually, to be honest. I don't know why Hamilton blames himself for 2007, because, yes, that happened in China, but if you didn't have the reliability issue in Brazil, you would have won the championship. You would have won the championship in Brazil. So I don't get why he blames himself for that.
I mean, it kind of was. I guess it was his fault.
Yeah, but in the end, it's the reliability in the last race that cost you in the end. When you really think about it. I would love to join and watch along for the. Yes, mate. I mean, like, you're welcome to join now if you want to, but you're more than welcome to join for the watch along, mate. Absolutely. By the way, we got also other things planned as well. Got some nice talk. my mate taught you. Got some nice things coming along the way. So let's say, right, it's going to be a major improvement. But
Q3 is about to start as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyone who doesn't get watching.
But yeah, if mate, if you needing help for a banner or something, right, I could ask him if you want a banner on your channel or something, and I can get him to contact you, and like he can do a simple banner for you, to help you out. Does a lot of stuff. He has his own sort of message, which is rise, which is like reject it and say enough is enough, which is sort of stand up to racism and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I've got that on my channel's banner, because we don't stand for it here, ever, never will do.
Yeah. Should not be condoned by anyone.
No, it should not be done by anyone.
Stamp down.
Yeah. You're not part of society, right? And yes, people can make accusations about me in a minute, and they are quite trying to, but it's complete utter BS. Utter BS, right? And they've got no proof.
Yeah. I don't know what the accusations are, but I'm sure they're
I'll
wrong.
tell you after. Don't worry about it. But they've got no proof, mate. Honestly.
Lando's coming out here as well.
I'll tell you, what I'll say is I'll tell you after. I'll tell the whole story.
What safety car do you prefer, the Aston Martin or the Mercedes one?
Nah, I'm a Merc fan, man. I've got my own Merc. I've got my own Merc on Motability, mate. Unfortunately, because I'm not well enough now anymore. Because I had my dad's inheritance, right? So you can put a deposit if you put a big deposit down on a car, you can get a better car. So
obviously,
on Motability, but it's because I'm really disabled and I can't walk more than 100 yards in my worst days and stuff. So, so that's what I get for my illnesses. And trust me, I'd rather swap it all back and have a clean bit of health, mate. But yeah, it's like I've said before. There's I have my Merc A200, which is a beautiful piece of kit, and that we got. 2 months later, they told me you're too incapacitated and you can't drive.
Well, what a shame.
Because my illness was getting worse. So my illness was getting to a point where I couldn't be incapacitated to clearing the head to drive anymore. So until it fixes itself or I can find a way of getting around it, I'm fucked.
You still got you could get yourself a simulator at home, maybe.
I've got the place, the esports place. I've got one of them. Right, with the F1 2020 limited edition steering wheel, which you can't buy now because
pretty cool.
stock. I managed to got the last one on the market.
That's pretty brilliant, isn't it? See, Anthony said Norris gate crashing the Merc Red Bull party.
What I do is I will send you a picture of that steering, because it's all got the differential little switches as well, and all the switches for the engine mapping and everything. So it's basically like the 2013 steering wheels before they put the digital screens on.
Yeah.
Big up, Miss Mel. Mel, she is absolutely brilliant. Brilliant supporter of this channel. Brilliant person. Brilliant young woman. Disappointed that the Canadian Grand Prix ain't going to happen because she's from Canada and Toronto. But she is an amazing person and a great supporter of this channel. Has done a lot for this channel. So I can't thank her enough as always. So
big up to yourself, Miss Mel.
Big up.
As Norris goes fastest there. I see Anthony asking why Vettel isn't performing.
Wow, that's look, Norris, man.
Yes, very fast.
Who put something extra in his porridge this morning?
That was breakfast. But do you see Anthony?
I don't know what you had for breakfast, but I want some.
Do you see in the Anthony asking why Vettel isn't performing in Aston Martin? And I would just say that he's getting used to the car and he's sort of had limited time in that car. So I think he's got to get used to it. And I don't think the car's that great anyway. So yeah, hopefully he'll get better. In answer to your question, Anthony, as Perez goes fastest there, 2/10 just over 2 tenths faster than Norris. It looks like Hamilton's going to go faster as well. Bottas slower than Norris. Wow. And
Wow. Come on,
Verstappen,
Hamilton.
Hamilton first,
Come
but
on.
Verstappen's in purple second.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Max, where does it shut him? Oh, behind
Yes!
Hamilton.
Come on. Come on. I'm sorry. This
It's
is where
so
I get
tight.
pumped.
Brilliant.
This is where I get pumped.
Christian Horner's not happy.
Oh, game
To be
on
fair,
it.
Red Bull 2-3 Constructors Championship.
Yeah. Hang on. Do you think Red Bull have a chance? Perez needs to finish fourth, maximum fifth. Yeah, he does. He needs to finish fourth. He needs to finish fourth, right? If he wants to help Verstappen in his championship fight, he needs to finish fourth.
Stroll, big moment.
Especially if Red Bull want to take Mercedes to the Constructors Championship as well. We can see, look, where Bottas lost that time.
It's the same, but Stroll saved it from similar thing to how Yuki did it. That's just experience.
Can you explain why Vettel isn't performing in that Aston at all?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I said.
Yeah, I'm struggling to work that one out. But who's the Don? Hamilton. He's the Don. He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. I'm sorry, he is the GOAT.
Oh, who's that guy? Someone getting pulled into the... No, it's just Mercedes.
Bottas and
getting pulled into the...
I don't think they do that now at this
stage. Do you know
what?
This always reminds me of the F1 game, how there's only one team of mechanics, so you have to wait for the other car to go in while you're just sitting there. And then, like, unlike in real life, when there's two teams of mechanics for each car.
Yeah. So guys, do hit the like button. Don't forget, we are back at 4 p.m. for the preview to the Fulham game. We've got Fulham fan for that. So please do hit the like button now, right? If you're watching now, hit the like button, right? And get people watching. Share it now.
And Diop's just scored for West Ham, by the way, 2-1. Just seen.
The who?
Diop. 2-1 to Newcastle.
Wow.
5 minutes left at the session, so you see very, very close. Stroll's been deleted. Ricciardo's and Ocon are quite far off the pace, but everyone else is close, especially from like Bottas to Hamilton, all separated by half a second.
Yeah.
Bottas not great lap actually from there to see that Leclerc, Norris, Perez, Verstappen all quicker. Oh, it's just so brilliant though how it's close. It's close. Go on, Red Bull. We've got the photographers taking photos of that Mercedes brake ducts. Ooh. Ferrari won't be happy there. They're zooming in on the brake ducts as well. Get the wheels on quick. Could it be that Vettel's car or Aston Martin is actually affected in performance by having... I mean, yeah, because of the new regulations, it's affected the low rakes cars, so it's nowhere near as good as it was last year. But, what have you seen?
I'm not, nothing, mate. I'm laughing my head off. I'll tell you later. It's funny. Oh God.
Yeah, I think these low rate cars have been affected, and it looks quite a loose rear end, which doesn't help Vettel.
Yeah.
If he gets used to the car, it should be better, hopefully, for Vettel. Fingers crossed for any Vettel fans out there.
Vettel should be used to a high rate car, being from a Red Bull.
Yeah, but he's gone to low rate. I don't know what Ferrari run.
Yeah. But then Ferrari didn't have like the highest rating on. I think that you had Mercedes who were the lowest, then it was Ferrari, then it was Red Bull. Right, when it was the top team. You saw, look at that. It's just, this is why Hamilton is just immense. He just pulls laps out the bag, and if you can't give, I don't care if you don't like him or not. I don't care if you hate him. You can't give him the respect, right, of what he does when he gets in a car, right? You then honestly, you need to rethink your life.
And this is now the time where everyone's coming out. You see all the cars, they've got a little gap between each other, so they
I
get
don't
those
like
flip.
Verstappen, but I have to recognize that he's got a talent. He's talent, right?
Yeah.
And that he can do it, and he
Right.
will do it at some point. This is the thing. This is the story of this season with the restrictions to the rear end of the car, taking the rear downforce away, which is obviously what's hampered Mercedes, because that's where they got the benefit most last season from their rear downforce. But they've seen to find a solution for at least this circuit, at least. But Red Bull, for example, they should be expected to benefit from this, because it's more now about low rake or high rake, because the higher rake means you'll have a more downforce car. You might have a little bit more drag, but you'll get more rear downforce. And also it depends how your car is designed. If you've got a car like Mercedes has, which has always been designed with low rake, trying to make a high rake car with a high rake setup with a low rate car is, but the car's going to tell you, just go, yeah, fuck off, mate. I don't like it. Try again. Even the best driver is going to struggle. So yeah,
we're all starting the laps now. Bottas, he's gone.
Bottas down. He's not going to compete with that one.
Hamilton's gone. Yeah, Verstappen. Oh. Here we go. This is going to
down
go.
on the Guna, please. Yes. How are you, mate? We're going to the semis. But that's about all I've celebrated all this season.
Could be a United Arsenal final, by the way. Bottas.
No. We're gonna get battered by Emery. Emery's a better.
I would prefer to play Villarreal than you in the final, because we just love to. I think we would lose against Arsenal. Norris purple. Norris has gone purple. Norris has
gone purple. No. Norris goes purple. This could be a story.
Hamilton improves. Norris 2 purples. Oh my! What is going?
Oh no! Norris is gonna go fastest.
What can he do in this last? On Norris. I actually want Norris to get pole.
Go on, Norris. Go on.
You're my
tuning in for this. It could be Norris, his first ever pole position in Formula 1.
Where's he go? Oh,
second by 400ths of a second. Oh no!
What a time! Where's Verstappen go?
No,
Where's Verstappen?
No.
Verstappen purple. Verstappen purple. You've gone
yellow. No! Don't do this. Don't do this to me. No, don't do this to me. No. Leave me alone.
Norris's lap time's been deleted.
Oh no!
Oh, and Hamilton's pole.
Yes! Get in! Come on!
Perez outqualifies Verstappen.
Perez outqualifies Verstappen. Where did he get that?
Bottas P8. What's going on there?
What? I feel so sorry for Norris, man. That was such a lap. That was such a lap.
Oh,
but
that's
Sir Lewis Hamilton.
35 thousandths of a second.
What's that? That's now 99 pole positions.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he's so close to 100. He's so close.
So, right, Perez 35 thousandths of a second off Hamilton, and Verstappen 87 thousandths. So almost just under a tenth for Verstappen. That's less than a blink of an eye between the top three. That is insane. Wow. Just wow.
He's gobsmacked. He got it. He's actually surprised he got it. Come on. Yes, Miss Mel. Still I rise. Right. Sir Lewis Hamilton on pole position. Right. Perez outqualifies Verstappen. Yeah. That is wow. He got a track limited violation. Yeah. Damn. Oh, I feel so sorry for nice, mate. He
No.
deserves to be in that top three.
Yeah.
He deserves to
so
be in
sad.
that top three. All right.
Bottas in
but
P8, like seriously.
Do you know what? McLaren could take
Lingard's-
real positives
Lingard's
from
just
that.
scored, by the way, 2-2.
They can take real positives from that, from where they were in practice 1 and 2 to be where what they've done there. They could take real positives. You can tell by the way Verstappen's driving there. He's not happy. He's not a happy bunny.
Well, he barely gets like. I mean, this is going to be fascinating. Look at that! Isn't it so weird to see 2 Red Bulls, not 2 Mercedes?
Well, he cannot look if he finds a near if Verstappen's can find a recycling bin in the garage somewhere where he did in Turkey, he can have another moan or groan or something.
It'll be very hard because it's so hard to overtake. So unless it's
but it just shows again.
Let me just speak about Bottas being in P8. Like, what is going? These are only Russell is only 4 places behind Valtteri Bottas. Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, please. Do you know what? Actually, we're opening the lines up now. If anyone wants to come on for 5 minutes and have their say on the session before we wrap it up, then do so. Bottas, that's why running just those little mistakes. That's why, mate. I'm sorry, right? That's why people when they looked at the guys, this season is amazing. I tell you, yeah, it's just amazing, mate. Right, this is why. Look, Verstappen again making the mistakes.
Well, Willicks has scored 3-2.
No way.
That's like a good game.
That's no, that's where he got it. No.
Yeah, the whole look at the McLaren.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
What did I say at the start of the session? This would be an exciting qualifying, and boy, did it deliver.
Yeah, it did. Oh my god, I thought we were having a Norris pole position. I literally did. And to be fair, I wouldn't have minded. I wouldn't have minded at all, to be honest.
Checo, he'll be very happy with that.
Yeah, Checo will be very happy with that.
He should be happy.
Hang on, is that the first time Max Verstappen's been out qualified by
since Ricciardo?
Since Ricciardo. Wow, that's an achievement.
Christian Horner will be crying.
That is an achievement. Yeah, he's probably just thinking, "Oh shit,
I made Verstappen look bad.
We're trying to back Verstappen with his title. Crap." Especially if he ends up finishing in front of him in the race. So
yeah,
but hey, hey, but the problem is that with Bottas 8th, it's now like the same situation with the other way around, like in the last Grand Prix, right? Red Bull have 2 cars on 1 Hamilton, right? Whereas last weekend it was the last time out, it was 2 Mercedes on Verstappen. So yeah, honestly, guys, we have opened the lines up. So if you guys do want to have your say, please do. But yeah, I'm gonna bring up. Just gonna quickly type out the 10 results. Obviously.
Okay, I'll read them.
Hamilton.
Well, I was thinking more.
Perez.
Verstappen.
Then
isn't it? Is it Leclerc P4?
Leclerc was P4, wasn't it? Shit. I'm gonna go back in time. Yeah, Leclerc 4. Gasly 5th. Actually, that won't work. Right. Q3 result. Second is Perez. Third, Verstappen. So yeah, what do you make of that after all that drama, guys? Yeah, what do you make of that, Fergie?
I think it's fantastic. You know, what a session! Probably better than Bahrain.
Much better than Bahrain because it was so close.
Happy again. He is quite a big forehead, actually. It's so close. I mean, less than a 10% separating the top three. Verstappen won't be happy, but I mean, hopefully, the race will be just as good. So maybe a bit of chaos. Maybe Williams can score points. That'd be brilliant.
Yeah. Norris. I feel so sorry for Norris. I really do. I really do. So sorry for Norris because Norris deserved to be in that top three with that. It was only literally a millimeters or.
Verstappen
But unfortunately, those are the rules, and but yeah, hello.
Hello.
By the way, mate, thanks for your support. And yeah, we can have a chat after the stream because I want to personally thank you, by the way. But yeah, what do you make of that, mate?
Whew. It's just amazing. Really, I'm telling you. What did we just not like? What did we just witness? I mean, honestly, what did we just witness?
Yeah.
I'm telling
Incredible,
you, I just, yeah, it's just crazy. This season, like, I know that it's just two races so far. Like, okay, well, of course, tomorrow is going to be the race, but Bahrain with fireworks today was just something, and like for the first time, just to notice, like first of all, Alonso for the first time being outwhipped by his teammate in his career. Also, how unfortunate for Norris. You just have to feel for him, but if it is something, like like I just can't wait to see what the season has in store for us. Really competitive, and
yeah.
like it's just something I'm telling you. And I just feel sorry, like as a Red Bull fan, I just feel sorry for Max. I'm sure that one has got to hurt. It's just unfortunate that he made a mistake understeering on the grass, and you see how it really affected him. But I don't know. What are your thoughts in terms of Red Bull attacking Max? Attacking Lewis, because I'm sure in Bahrain it was the other way around, whereby Max was first and two and three was Mercedes.
Well, I think the fact that Bottas is eighth really means it's like the same situation, just reversed, and Mercedes gonna be under pressure with Red Bull, and obviously with Perez. We know what Perez is going to do. I feel that the car is built for Verstappen, and they are using Verstappen to win the championship with. So they will be using Perez as like a tactic to use to their advantage. So it depends on the pace that Mercedes have. If Mercedes do have the pace, then there should be a problem, and we know what the race as well, just as well as his single lap pace, his race pace is phenomenal, especially with his tire management these days. But yeah, again, it's just going to be another epic duel between both Verstappen and Hamilton. So long may it continue. And me being obviously a Hamilton fan, right?
Yeah.
Bow
I'm
down
sure
to
you're
Sir
buzzing.
Lewis.
You're buzzing, yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then
true.
again, like I said, I was saying, like I was shouting during the stream. Like I was even cheering Lando to for that if he managed to get, if he did actually manage to win that in that pole position or keep that lap, I would have been really happy. But the fact it's just millimeters running off at turn 9 is just that's painful to take. But I think McLaren, after their first and second practice session, they can take real positives from that. But Fergus, what do you think to that?
But yeah, I mean, McLaren, I actually thought they were off the pace when they send their team reports through for. I was writing up McLaren's Friday night, and both of them weren't exactly very confident in the car, and they thought, well, they always tend to actually say, we'll do what we can do, but similar to Mercedes in a way, and they just came blew out of the water. They can take that into tomorrow. It's hard to overtake, but try and do a bit of overtaking, maybe hope for a safety car when they can have fresher tires or whatever, and cut through the field. Hope Lando has a good race, because he's my turbo driver on F1 Fantasy. So selfish point of view.
I'd love to see that piece on his emotional return in '95. I'd like to see that bit. But yeah, sorry,
that's tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. But so I want to ask Anthony, what got you into Formula One to start with? Because obviously Schumacher got me into Formula One at a young age.
Yeah. Well, like it was Max Verstappen. That's why I also, support. Okay, I'm sure you know my football team is also Red Bull Leipzig because I love the model. So initially it was
Okay.
yeah, like because the model, I like how they market
Come on, you
themselves.
got beat by Liverpool, mate. Come on, come on.
Yeah, true. And like the first time, for the very first time in Bundesliga, like we had the title race fight, but of course, we bottled it, especially even yesterday with the draw. But most importantly, it was Max Verstappen. Like as you said yesterday, that it's very much rare to find like an underdog, like a young lad who's got so much potential. And it's unfortunate that with the many safety things, safety rules, that we're not going to be seeing another Max Verstappen. So Max Verstappen, coming there, as an underdog, and also loving their other program, like what they're doing at AlphaTauri. It was Toro Rosso, whereby like you have young drivers. So for me, I would say one thing that really attracted me was the rise of Max Verstappen, and also as an underdog, because even you see the teams that I support in soccer, they're just underdogs, but mainly Max Verstappen. That's why I'll always continue to be a Red Bull fan. Yeah, I would say that in a nutshell.
Wicked.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah,
it's going to be it's clearly between obviously Hamilton and Verstappen. We're just looking back at Hamilton's lap now, and it just shows
oh yeah,
the quality that he's got. That makes 99th pole position now, and like 100 pole positions in F1 is just crazy. It's just insane the
really.
numbers he has, and you've got to give it to him. You got. I mean, even if you don't like Hamilton as a person or as a driver. That you've got to give it to him. His utter drive and determination throughout his whole career is why he's now considered the greatest of all time. And you could say there's different times, different cars, different eras, right? And he's had but you can't take it away from him. You can't take what he's done. You can't take it away. Thanks, Miss Mel, as always. Thank you. And we'll be back tomorrow with Sunday's race. Anthony, if they're free for that, we can get you on the channel for that stream.
Definitely, I would love
That's not a problem. Obviously we're going to start with the football to start off with, because it starts at 1:30, and then we'll switch over to the Grand Prix, but we'll keep an eye on the football at the same time, guys, so don't worry. But everyone else, please do hit the like button, hit the share button, go and subscribe as well to the Understeer podcast. Thanks very much, Fergus, for coming along. It means a lot to show you support. And we'll definitely be discussing you about doing something in the future. But hopefully straight after this stream we can discuss about it. But everyone, we'll be back with the preview. It's not at 6 p.m, it's at 4 p.m. I've switched it, so it'll be at 4 p.m, so don't worry about that. Until then, everyone stay safe, and we'll see you at 4. Bye.